What's up, everyone? It's David here from DPTV, and I'm here with Paul.
What's up, guys?
And today we're going to be talking about the new intro for Dragon Ball Super. We're going to be analyzing it and stuff, just talking about it. And so, Paul, give me your thoughts first.
I think it's actually really good. The music overall fits Dragon Ball Super a lot more. It's like more action-packed and better, and the animation is just great, and all the background stuff that's going on is just great too.
Yeah, I love the animation for this intro, and I always liked the first intro for Dragon Ball Super. The music, I always felt like it was that kind of music where if you would hear like 5 years from now, it's like super nostalgic.
Yeah, you're like, oh my god, that's Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, it just had that nostalgic feel to it. I don't know, it just felt really well. But this one does too, and it kind of gives you a more action feel for the series. Like it's more action packed, I guess, and I think that is the way the series is gonna head now.
I believe so too. So it starts off with Goku and some mysterious looking alien fighting, but we already know. Well, we don't know 100%, but I would say 99.9% it's the hooded figure that was next to the clown god of destruction.
We would like to believe that
because he has the same hands. Because he has the gloves that are exactly the same as the guy with the hooded figure, and he's just like has a big body frame.
Yeah.
That I believe it's almost 99.9% chance it's that guy. Like maybe they throw a super curveball, even though this isn't a baseball anime. They're just gonna throw a curveball and it's not gonna be him. But I completely doubt that.
Normally, I would say how the first intro had a couple scenes in it where they were fighting some random ass people that never showed up in the series.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna say this for this one just because he doesn't only come out in the beginning, but he comes out later in the intro too, and Goku's fighting him the whole time.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is gonna be an actual character.
I believe it's him.
And it could be the hooded figure, and it just looks awesome.
The animation just looks amazing.
Yeah.
We really hope that it stays like this for the show because episode 77, the actual episode itself, also just had a really good animation.
Yeah.
So we really hope that they're like, oh shit, Dragon Ball Super is extremely popular. Everybody's watching it. Everybody's talking about it. We're getting hella money from it. We can make so much profit off, selling merchandise of it. That if we make a good animation, we can just, keep milking this thing.
The hype is at its highest point now.
I believe so too, with the Universe Survival arc. Then we see the first person to get the Dragon Ball is Krillin, which is really cool because we just got that backstory with Krillin and all that good stuff. And then it pans out to all the other crew. Yep, the crew except Gohan and Vegeta and Goku. But they're each holding a Dragon Ball. And there's 7 people there, holding 7 Dragon Balls.
Just a cool picture there.
Yeah, really cool. They're also color coded exactly the same as they were in that promotional poster.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting as well. It's funny because all the colors perfectly match. I'm like, literally, 17 does look purple. 18 does look pink. Boo is obviously like a pinkish purple. Tien is blue. Piccolo's green. And Krillin is orangey, so I like how the color codes really match them well. And then we see, it pans out to Goku and Vegeta training, and then both their kids appear in the front, just bringing Goten and Trunks into the mix because they're like forgotten as hell in this anime completely.
Yeah,
which is sad. Yeah, the only thing they've really gotten was that filler arc with the clone Vegeta with Monaka.
Yeah,
they had like those 3 episodes for them, and that was it. They got their ass beat by Vegeta anyways.
Well, depending on how long the series goes, maybe.
Eventually
maybe they'll be.
Hopefully, because I love Goten and Trunks.
Yeah, it's weird how they were so relevant in the Buu Saga, and then now they're not, even though they're older.
Then we see the 2 Xenos, one's red and one's blue, and the Grand Priest behind them. Is the red Xeno bad? Maybe. Maybe the blue one's bad. We don't know. Maybe none of them are bad.
It is interesting that they're color coded, though.
Yes, it really is.
Maybe it's just to tell them apart. Could just be that.
Could be just that, honestly. And then it pans out to the God of Destructions. There's a mouse one, the clown one, which looks spooky kabuki.
Yeah.
Then there's the elephant. You see like another interesting looking one in the back, like a sea creature. Looks like a sea,
I would say
a Poseidon looking thing, like a robot looking one, and then the fox looking one.
I'm guessing is it the fox one? Which one's the Universe 9 one?
Is the little midget?
The little okay. We didn't see him there.
Not yet. There's another shot right now. I think that has more gods and the angels.
You see another shot here, but these are mostly
these are actually just the angels and the Kais, and then you see Champa and Beerus.
Yeah.
And no, there's the midget guy in the front.
Oh yeah,
that's the midget guy in the front. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to see that.
Dwarf. Looks like a dwarf.
That's the dwarf, and that's the hairy bald one.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
And then you just see the gods with the angels, and then looks like the Kais of each place. The Supreme Kai. Well, that's the Supreme Kai of 7 and 6 for sure. I don't actually see any more Supreme Kais.
There's only
the only Supreme Kais is 7 and 6
right there.
That's the one from Champa's Universe.
But it looks like it's most of the angels there.
That's the one from Champa's Universe, if you remember from the fighting arc. And then you see Vegeta training in the hyperbolic time chamber. Then you see probably Honestly, probably my favorite.
Gravity machine.
Yeah, gravity machine, not hyperbolic time chamber. I'm not a noob, I swear. Then pans out to probably my favorite part of this intro.
Oh,
you
man.
see Gohan meditating with Piccolo, and then for a split second, you
Powers
see
up.
Mystic Gohan. So, who made a video about a week and a half ago about a Mystic Gohan possibility return?
Shut up. Everyone believed that Mr. Gohan could come back.
You don't know that. You don't know that. Then we get to see some more what looks like fighters.
Yeah, you see.
Oh, look who he's in the background.
Yeah, Vegeta.
Vegeta's in the
You
background.
see, he hits half of his, well, a quarter of his face.
You see the guy from Universe 9, one of the foxes, the pink guy that fights Vegeta in the intro. Mm-hmm. And then just people we don't know, but one's like a fox-looking thing, or like a beast. This looks like a little bug thing in the back. Mm-hmm. And that looks just like some generic-looking ninja girl. Then you see the pillars
We're
closing.
getting a good amount of female characters. From
Oh,
this.
and then it pans to another one. You see this guy's dressed exactly the same
Yeah,
as the
I was
hooded
gonna point that
figure.
out. They're dressed the same, probably coming from the same.
This
universe.
guy's also dressed the same, by the way, and it looks just like a Beerus. Like it looks like a rabbit Beerus.
Yeah.
And then you see a girl, and then I believe.
Can you tell that's a girl?
Well, no, but it kind of
could
looks. It could
be.
be a girl or like a guy ninja kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that all the people in this picture are on the same universe.
Yeah.
And they're all wearing because it looks like they're all wearing the same clothes. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume right now that these are all from the same universe.
And this is probably gonna be that one universe is gonna be super OP.
Yep. And that I feel like this is gonna be the universe that's gonna beat Universe 6. And then because they could be anybody, and we won't know because we're not gonna know how strong the people are.
Yeah.
But we know how strong Universe 6 is, so they're gonna beat Universe 6 before we fight them, and I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna call that. You'll see. I'm pretty confident about that. Then you see, the squad walking up, Boo looking like a troll, and then everybody unleashing their attacks, and then just panning out. Kappa going Super Saiyan. We already saw the promo for this quite a while back, actually. Then you see a still shot of the yellow-looking guy with the mustache, and the rabbit Beerus, and the alien guy. These are really descriptive names, and they're probably exactly what Toei's going to call them. But you see that they're 100% wearing the same clothes, and makes my prediction from earlier seem almost entirely factual.
I would say they're
at that
definitely gonna
point.
come out from the same universe.
Then you see Goku sparring with the wolf, and Vegeta sparring with pink Teletubby, Mega Teletubby girl.
Yeah.
But he's in Super Saiyan form, which is cool because that just shows you that thing is probably really strong.
Yeah. And then we get another shot of Goku fighting this mysterious character who seems OP already, considering that Goku has to go to his blue form.
And he's still going toe to toe with Goku. Now look, it doesn't even look like he's breaking a sweat. He does have a red aura, so maybe that's a power up, but I really don't think it's a power up. It's just like his energy that's coming off of him. Because I actually want to say my prediction on his ability as later on.
And then we see this. This could be anything, but it looks like a new transformation, maybe. Obviously, it's all red, so I don't know. Maybe it could be some kind of variation of a Kaioken
With Super Saiyan God.
with Super Saiyan God or anything. But the way they show it, it's definitely gonna be some kind of power up, something new.
For sure.
But the more interesting thing about it is if you keep playing it, after he does the power up, he goes back to base form, and then he fights this guy toe to toe again. Now, could this just be a permanent power up like what happened when he first transformed into the God form, the red God form?
Super Saiyan God.
Yeah, the Super Saiyan God in the beginning of the series, where he was in the Super Saiyan God form and then he lost it. He didn't even notice it. And he was just in his regular Super Saiyan form. But
He also kind of looks like Goku Black in his when it's actually revealing his face. He kind of
Yeah.
looks kind of evilish, I would say. But I don't know if it's gonna be anything like the evil in him is gonna overcome because he doesn't really have a lot of evil in him.
Yeah, and that was something similar that happened with Super Saiyan 4 in GT. When he'd go Super Saiyan 4, he'd lose control a lot. And
That could be it because he really does look kind of menacing in that face that it shows him.
Of course, that could just be maybe not really a menacing face, but maybe that could just be Goku's like little excited face that he just ascended into a different form.
And he's really hyped to fight the guy now in his new form type of thing.
So it could be,
Either way.
But yeah, it's really interesting. He goes back to his base form.
And they're still going, toe to toe. It's
Yeah.
insane. And then, it goes back to the squad looking fresh. And then the arena in the background.
Yeah.
And they're on their rock. I'm guessing, all the universes are going to be on their own rock. And that's the rock that they're on. And Piccolo's fucking huge. And Tien's pretty tall too, actually.
But yeah, and that's
The new intro. It's actually pretty long. It's like 1 minute and 30 seconds long. But it's just so good. It gets you really hyped. and the song itself just gets you so excited to see what's gonna happen. I feel
It really does.
and especially when it's gonna get deep into the arc when you're like watching the actual tournament fights, you're gonna be like, holy shit, I want to watch that fight right now, dude.
Yeah, this intro is really hype. I really enjoyed it, and it's great. It's just great.
Yeah, I think it's way better than the first one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like the first one had more of a nostalgic feel.
Yeah.
And then this one is just like, holy shit, let's
This
get
is
into
new
it.
content.
Yeah,
This is new stuff, and this is gonna be badass.
New high quality, fresh content here, guys.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys.
Well, I do want to make a note. I remember how I
Okay.
said I was going to talk about his power that I thought real quick.
Oh, that's right.
I do
Okay.
want to say that I think his power is either he scales off of how strong his opponent is, so the stronger his opponent is, the stronger he gets for the fight, or his ability just nullifies the opponent's power, if that makes sense. Like
Interesting.
no matter how strong it is, to him it's always going to be a certain base, power range. They could be a 1,000,000 power level, they could be a 500 power level, but versus him, they're always going to be the same power level.
Of course, we're talking about the person that Goku is fighting here in the intro.
Yes, I think that's pretty accurate. I don't know. Maybe he's just
Interesting.
insanely strong.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It could be anything. We won't know. That's an interesting theory. We'll find out hopefully
Yeah.
soon.
He's obviously also the team captain of his universe. Like,
Yeah, I
Goku,
mean, it
like he's the
definitely seems
Goku
like
of
it.
his universe
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. Let's get a discussion going.
Yep. If you guys want us to talk about any other topics or anything, feel free to let us know, and we'll be happy to do a video on it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Join us next time.